Hello, hello. Jay Kennedy here, Artist of Truth, Sifu. Hanging out down here from my parents' house at the recreational area, the park, the track, all of the ball fields and such. I'm always down here doing something. It's very, very hot out today. I'm getting ready to go run a few miles. I ran 7 miles yesterday. I usually run 5 miles a day. So I'm going to do at least 5 today. I want to encourage everyone to do something with your life, to realize that every moment is precious. What we do with our lives right now is the most important thing, not some future life and such. Although, if you believe in different things, it's good to work towards the future, but it's important to live happy now and to take care of what you have now. And the reason I focus so much on diet is because we are force-fed from the time we are born, and it's these negative things, and it's not because our parents do it out of neglect. It's because of misknowing or misknowledge, knowing something incorrectly, ignorance. And it is time now that we have the ability to learn for ourselves that there are better ways to do things, better things to consume, a better methodology for life. It is time to take action and do those things, and to help ourselves and to help others. You know, it's important to be a great listener, as well as, if you have knowledge, to be a good teacher, or at least someone who can speak about the things that they have learned in such a way to inspire action from those around you, or from everyone that has the ability or it comes in contact with you, to inspire them in some way to make their life better by virtue of your own action. And for me, the diet, I focus on it a lot, because diet, the things that you place into your body affect every single thing about you. They affect the cells that make up your skin, the bone tissue that makes up your teeth, and your eye tissue, and your brain tissue. All of that comes from the things that we consume. If you are smoking and consuming alcohol and taking prescription medications or over-the-counter medications, anything and everything that you place into your body is becoming your body. And it is by way of the virtue of quantum physics and science and just the naturalness that it is, becoming your thoughts and your energy. And it is very important to take in the purest form of energy that you can. And we can do it. And you can do it. It doesn't mean, I guess, that everyone needs to be a raw foodist, but that is what I'm promoting, because at least vegan food, prepared moderately cooked and under-seasoned. It sounds bland, but there's an array of different types of food and herbs and fruit and just different things that you can consume that are very beneficial for your body. Even when you are sick and even when you are hurting, there are many methods to remedy a circumstance. And I'm not giving medical advice here. I'm just someone talking about the limited knowledge that I have to help those that want to be helped. It's not medical advice. Because the medical community, they get a little they're giving advice. It gets a little bit silly because you start to step on their money. And that is really what it comes down to, is money. The reason we are poisoned and that we are the way we are now, most of it is because of money. Because major groups of people, they understand and they know how to tweak and manipulate the knowledge and the science and the so-called tests, so that you believe that milk is good for you when it is not. And I can hear the objections now. I can hear people going, oh, milk is great, milk does the body good, and you get calcium and you get all these things. And do your real research. Do not just listen to a commercial and one case study. Sure, there are things that can be beneficial to milk. I guess you could probably put ginseng in cocaine and it could be good for you. The ginseng is good for you, but the cocaine is not. So having it together is not good for you. So you can't justify one by the other. Or these to be a little less crazy with the drugs there, a soft drink. I see these commercials all the time. This soft drink has ginkgo and ginseng and all of these things, but these things are so bad for you that no matter what minute, finite, positive element is in it, it is so far outweighed by the negativity that you should never bring it anywhere near your body or your children or anything. Now, I don't want to be on this video just being negative, and I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to expose your mind so that you will question me, even if it is in anger, to do the research for yourself. Lots of times, anger is a great tool. Or making someone dislike what you said. People do it all the time to sell albums, you know. And it's the hate mongers that get the most news because people go, I don't like this guy. Oh, he's on TV. Let me watch. But I'm simply trying to expose you to the truth as much as I can. For me, and for millions of people like me, eating the way human beings were designed to eat, and I'm sorry, meat eaters, we were not designed to eat meat. I ate it forever. I ate fried chicken and pork chops and everything. One day something just clicked in my mind. I always felt that it wasn't correct. Not just for the killing of an animal. You know, because given the circumstance, I may do it myself. But I haven't had meat in 5 going on 6 years now. At least 5. And I'm gradually moving into different things. But yes, under given circumstances, we have to consume what we can out of necessity. But in our environment, as long as economics are correct, we can have better choices. And we can make better choices. And we do have the choices to make. So a banana and strawberries, cucumbers, squash, tomatoes, peppers, all types of herbs and lettuce, and just, I could go on forever about it, but we all know the variety of fruits and vegetables and herbs and different things that are out there for us to consume, coconuts and avocados and different things like that. I would, and then you can get, even within those raw vegan realms, you can still mess up your diet and get too much fat and go into the or like the gourmet raw food where you're making different types of lasagna or pastas and such, and all of these different things with your zucchini and your nuts and such, and getting too many fats, and so you can mess up everything. But to live naturally and be close to nature is a very positive thing to do, not because someone says it. And as always, do not believe me. Do not believe me. If you like being sick, and my granddaddy, he ate steak every day and he lived to be 90, that's true. But think back about your grandfather. And all of our bodies, I agree, all of our bodies are not the same. We are not. Some people are more prone to different types of illnesses, and some people, like myself, I ate everything. And I was always healthy, at least during that period. I'm still relatively young, early 30s, but I'm still young. As you grow older and you start to have those problems with your stomach, sure, my grandfather, he lived to be in his 90s. And he didn't, and he died from choking on some food. He didn't die from anything else. But it could have been, and I recall all the times that he coughed and all the different things he did. Sure, he drank and he did other things, and I love my grandfather. But looking back, he wasn't the shining example of perfect health. Sure, he lived to be 94. That's great. I hope that I make it that far. But you can have a much better life and a much cleaner life for a much longer period of time. Maybe he would have lived to be 120. You never know. But my point is not to argue those things, but to state that to break free in our mind from what has controlled us,